We're here at the Tavern Bar and I'm about to head upstairs to meet up with Neil O'Brien, up-and-coming solo guitarist. But first, here's a look at one of his music videos. So Neil, thanks a million for meeting us today.
Well, thanks for having me.
Great stuff. You were on Buscaraboo last year.
That's right.
Sheila Shoiga said that she could listen to you all day, and Fiachna from Hothouse Flowers said that he's jealous of how you play the guitar.
Yeah.
Now, before we look at all the things you did last year, tell us, how did you start playing?
Well, there was always a guitar in the house. My dad plays the guitar as well, so I picked it up one day. I was about 7 or 8, I suppose. I enjoyed it, and I stuck at it ever since. Eventually, I heard a couple of acoustic guitar players. I suppose the most obvious ones would have been Tommy Emmanuel and the likes of Andy McKee as well. Now, what they do on the acoustic guitar is essentially you have your bass part, your harmony part and your melody, and they play all these parts all at the one time, all on the one guitar. And I saw that and it just blew my mind, so I thought that's what I want to do, that's what I aspire to. And then after college, I wanted to do a small bit of travelling, so I actually ended up in Japan.
Japan then was where you started to take music more seriously and started to do gigs. Talk to us about that.
The music kind of got very serious for me. I suppose I put a full set together. I started gigging. I had a couple of cafes, a couple of bars out there that I would have played regularly there. And that was my first experience kind of out in the big bad world of playing music in pubs and all that, and for patrons. And that was great crack and I loved it. And I suppose I got addicted to it even more then, so I'm playing the music massively ever since.
And did you think that living in Japan influenced the style that you play now?
I would think so. I mean, I think your lifestyle or the way you're living life is definitely going to influence your creative output, be it music or art or anything you're doing. So I've no doubt that even if it wasn't me directly sitting down saying I'm going to write a song about this Japanese temple, I'm sure all that stuff came in and had its influence one way or the other.
And then you came back to Ireland in between.
I did.
And started recording your first album.
It's called Imrim, which is an old Irish word. I kind of almost wish I didn't name it that now, because when I explain the meaning it'll be quite pretentious. It's a genre of medieval Irish literature, sort of like this St. Brendan Voyage and all that. So a lot of the lads they jump in their ship and they head away off and be taken by divine winds and they attack monsters, the whole lot. Warily, but I kind of thought there was a bit of similarity in my own mind with my almost aimless travel around the place. So I said I'd name it that.
Do you ever think about collaborating with other musicians or possibly getting a vocalist to do pieces for your songs?
Yeah, well, it's not what I do isn't it's not exclusively just I'm doing what I'm doing and that's it. I'm some sort of misunderstood artist type thing. I mean, far from it. It actually makes me enjoy it all the more when I do. Like, I love playing duets with people. I love playing in sessions and stuff, and I really, really enjoy meeting another musician, meeting a vocalist. And when you can kind of just click and make some good music. Where
would you like to see yourself in, say, 10, 15 years' time?
10, 15 years? Well, hopefully still at the music anyway. Hopefully with a little bit better than what I am now, you know, hopefully improving. And so once I can make my living out of it, I'll be dead happy. So where I'll be, I don't know. But at the moment anyway, I'm happy enough in Cork, and it's good to be home and to see everyone again and to play a bit of music and see what comes of it. You're
going to play out our episode with a song you've composed called Sonna. Tell us about this song.
Well, that song, it's Sonna. It's on my debut album, Imrim. I want to play it because it has a bit of percussion and stuff in it as well, so it might be a good demonstration of sort of the style of music that I'm playing at the moment. Here it is anyway, Sonna, and I hope you like it.
all we have time for tonight, but if you'd like to be featured on Irish TV, email us at cork@irishtv.ie and check us out on Facebook and Twitter. Thanks a million for watching, and we'll see you next week.